Happy 2015, everybody.
Yeah, it's 2016.
God damn it.
You know you're going to be doing that for the next few weeks.
This is Cory, and this is the Anthem podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob. Happy New Year, 2016. Yay!
New year, new me.
So, here's the thing I was thinking last night. So I was driving last night. I wasn't celebrating. And I got in the car with somebody at so it died from 11:45 to 12:15.
That's to be expected, because people want to stay
where they are, lock in where they are. And it was so weird, because it was like 6 times surge. And then all of a sudden, bloop, nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody, and it's like, even if we were going somewhere, forget it. We're going to stay here and just lock in where we are. But then I got one at 11:50. So I pick up the guy, and he's like, so we had a discussion about the Julian and Gregorian calendars. And he's like, so we've picked an arbitrary place in space and decided that is the point at which we are going to start counting this consistent 13 billion year long revolution that we're going to be doing. We're just going to start counting it from this particular place. It means nothing. And I'm like, I like that. I dig that. Yeah. So just because Julius Caesar decided that this will be the time, who cares? And so went into a bigger discussion of that new year, new me stuff. It's like, if people can't decide to change tomorrow, there's nothing that's going to get them to change on New Year's. So.
Well, I mean, there's the line that you hear often from people, very driven people.
Yeah.
Who are just like, you got to do something every single day to make yourself the better person you want to be.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
I feel like people who say, oh, January 1st, New Year, this is when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
This is when I'm writing that novel. This is when I'm
But I love the people who are saying that
this
in
is when
November.
I'm losing weight.
In November, they're like,
oh, yeah,
New Year's resolution.
No, but
today.
they talk about it listen, I got Christmas. I want to lose 50 pounds. 2016 is the year I lose 50 pounds. But I mean, there's Christmas and there's New Year's. I'm picking the 1st as the day that I start. I'm
going to go ahead and gain 15 before I start losing that 50.
Right. And then that'll be the plan. I'm picking the date, and that's when I'm doing it. And then, but you could do it tomorrow.
I'm going to start a health club called Resolutions. And on January 1st, the entire building will be filled with workout equipment. And then starting about 3 weeks in, more and more of it will be taken over by a bar. Until by the end of the year, it's just a bar called Resolutions. And then on January 1st, you walk in, all gym equipment again. And we'll just keep doing this over and over.
I feel like I've seen that on Facebook before.
I may have stolen that from somebody. I don't know.
Listen.
I don't keep track of social media like that.
Listen, it's the internet. Nobody cites their sources anymore, so fuck you, whoever said that originally.
But, so whether you're listening on Stitcher or Dogcatcher or iTunes, thank you so much for every week downloading the podcast. Even if you don't listen, we always say, download, don't listen, that's fine. So no matter how it is that you get this material, or you go to YouTube, whatever it is, thank you so much for listening and for joining us every single week. We hope that whatever RSS feed that you're using, that you'll rate and review the podcast 5 stars and a review to let people know what it is that they're getting into, if there is any description that they can have, and go on YouTube and make sure you subscribe there, and that way you can get access to all the videos as well. What you need to do is to go to the Amazon link at otheanthem.com on any of the posts, or on robertandcheek.com or dirtyshoreunderground.com, or any of the links. Yeah. Click through the Amazon link.
But do it on the other Anthem one, because we'd like to get the credit.
Well, sure, yeah. But so when you click on the link, it takes you to Amazon. We know you got Amazon gift cards, stuff that you need to buy. Got it burning a hole in your pocket from Christmas. So,
not only that, but you know how you make up a Christmas list?
Yeah, and then they don't get nothing off.
All I really want, the only thing I want for Christmas this year is a nest. And then it's just no nest. And you're just fuck!
Or,
all right, well, I guess I gotta get that nest now.
If you're Cory, you say, all I want's a GoPro. And you get 2 of them.
You get 9 GoPros.
But so you got an Amazon gift card burning a hole in your pocket. Go through the Amazon link at otheanthem.com, click in, buy everything. If you have a $25 card, you're going to get $25 worth of stuff. It costs you nothing extra, but Amazon gives us a little kickback, helps us keep the lights on, get the mics going, and get Rob a computer.
Somebody who probably won't be clicking through the Amazon link in 2016 is Bill Cosby.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
because something tells me he's going to be busy with a lot of trial prep and then jail.
Well,
maybe.
And, again, Here's the thing, the flaw in our system, the beautiful flaw in our system, is that you get one secret Cosby fan on that jury, and he ain't going nowhere.
Right.
They just sit there and cross their arms. Nope. Can't do it. Nope.
Cliff Huxtable ain't do nothing.
He is no way he would have done it.
Clearly that woman said yes, that lesbian.
Now she regrets it.
She wanted
Her
the
fault.
D.
But so just to catch anybody up who hasn't been following Cosby, last year, Hannibal Buress made a joke about how we all know that Bill Cosby has raped dozens of women, and we just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And then the news caught on to that, and they were like, well, so Hannibal Buress makes this outstanding claim.
I think he made the joke that everybody kind of knew. Like, so, like, I had been listening to a lot of the, You Must Remember This podcast, which is about Hollywood history.
Get into that.
It's really good. But, like, every once in a while they'll say something like, everybody knew he was gay. Mm-hmm. But obviously, to the media,
not gay.
He wasn't gay. Like, they put him out on dates with people and blah, 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 blah.
Well, it's like Franklin Roosevelt. But it's like everyone in the wheelchair.
Yeah, everybody knows, like, everyone who knew who he was knew he was gay or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody who sort of worked in Hollywood seemed to have a knowledge of Bill Cosby raping women.
Right. Like,
but nobody ever talked about it.
One of your friends is like, well, I got a meeting with Cosby at 9 p.m. No!
Yeah.
No, you don't. You cancel that shit. Make that a lunch.
Right.
Like, yeah. So you look out for people, and it was like an open secret.
Right.
That women would go out with him in the evenings. He would drug them, and then rape them, and then give them cash, and then help their career. And then, like, put them in something. Because at the time, Cosby, in the 80s, Cosby was fucking king. So, was it CBS that Cosby
I'll
was
put
on?
you in the new Coke commercial so good.
Jell-O pudding pops. That was my horrible Cosby impression.
We have two horrible Cosbys. We should just make a segment called Horrible Cosby Impressions.
By the way, everybody.
How come this... Why isn't my Chromecast connected to the internet?
Buress makes this joke. And then somebody asked him about it, and he, instead of backing away from the joke, which I think had been done previously, he was like, yeah, no, Bill Cosby rapes a lot of women.
Yeah.
It's well known. You guys don't know it, but we all know it. You know?
Right.
I would never let my sister go out with Bill Cosby, be around Bill Cosby, like anything. So, and then all of a sudden, like, this entire pyramid of wealth and prestige that he had, just like... and Cosby appeared and was released on $1 million bail, which I also think may be gone, because I can't say for sure he's going to show up for trial. If he senses that things are going badly, he may just be like, all right, off to the Caribbean with me, okay? But...
Bring, bring. Hello. Hi, Ethan Couch. This is Bill Cosby. Hi. How are you doing, Mr. Cosby? Good. I heard about you running away and shit, and I was wondering how you did that. Did you just get in the car and drive across the border, or did you have to, like... Well, I dyed my hair black so people wouldn't recognize me. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably pull my pants down around my ankles and
become everything I hate.
Yeah, and just talk about that yo shit, and then nobody's gonna think it's Bill Cosby. Ha 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 ha. All right, thanks, Ethan. You're the best. Click.
I love a world where Bill Cosby calls Ethan Couch directly. Just put me through to his people. It's fine.
Or Ethan Couch. Hello, please hold for Bill Cosby. Okay.
No, please hold for Bill. Listen, that kid's 20 years old. Please hold for Bill Cosby. Who?
Is this some guy from Dateline? I don't want to do this right now.
I'm not doing any interviews. How did you find me? Although, it'll be easy to find him now. But we'll get to that in a bit. So, I don't know if anybody who's listening to us has been to jail. It's not real pleasant. It's cold. You sleep very uncomfortable. I mean, it's not meant to be a luxury resort.
Right.
And they wouldn't send him to one of those great
It ain't supposed to be the Plaza Hotel.
But, I mean...
La-dee-da. If I'm having sex with some gal, and halfway through she's like, listen, I don't want to have sex anymore. which happens a surprising amount of times to me. I don't know why.
No,
but
listen. Let's be honest. It never has happened to you.
About 15 seconds in the middle of it, she's just like, hey, listen, I don't want to do this anymore. Then, like...
I'm 3/4 of the way to the end, 30 seconds in.
You can't just give me another 10 seconds? Another year of this. I set myself up, too. I don't know why. But I should just be able to be like, oh, okay, sorry, my bad. And just roll out. Well, somebody else who's going to be facing some criminal charges is Ethan Couch, who we spoke of last week on the podcast.
So
and well-timed, too. We release on Tuesday, and on Monday night, he gets arrested by the federales.
Oh, well, we record on Saturday, so we can add that to the "we called it" section next year.
We didn't really say oh, he's going to be busted this week.
No, I think we did say he's going to do something stupid now.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just quick piece of information if you're trying to escape being arrested. The cell phone is the first thing to go. Number one, it's a tracking device.
Yes.
Number two, they know when you use it. And, all right, so Ethan Couch and his mother fled to Mexico.
All the resources in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
All the resources in the world.
Yeah, they paid for, a week stay at a very expensive resort
in cash
community in cash.
Yeah. But he's still carrying his iPhone? Really, dude? Come on.
So
or he got a new iPhone and it was like, let's hook this up to the cloud.
God damn it, I gotta put in my my Apple ID for this.
I don't even remember what it is.
Should I just start a new one?
No.
It's like, no, I don't want to lose all my music.
Right. All right, go ahead.
It's linked to my photos. I want to be able to look back on them. Oh man, I was so drunk that night. They're like, is Ethan Couch here? And it's just like, no, he left a week ago. And they're like, oh, damn it. But we're on the trail. We're on the scent.
Yeah.
So he's in Mexico. He's somewhere.
Yeah.
And then Dum Dum decided to order pizza on his cell phone.
Oh, good.
And he probably got the pizza. Probably enjoyed the pizza. And then 10 minutes later, people burst through the door going, you're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I mean, getting caught with the cell phone is the most 2016 thing that
could happen. And that's going to happen a lot more.
Yeah.
And as things get more sophisticated, too, some kids are not going to be able to avoid their cell phone ever.
Yeah.
And criminals in general are just well, I have everything set up to my Google.
Yeah.
My Gmail and my photos are all up there, and it's like, you mean I got to start all over? When you, say I'm just peacefully walking down the street texting.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden my phone explodes.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh, God. And I walk in with, the charred embers of what was my phone. I'm just like, I was walking down the street, and then all of a sudden it exploded, and it's like, oh, yeah, we've been having that problem with the Note 4. We'll send you out a brand new Note 4. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Not even thinking about the fact that I'm getting the same phone that just exploded. But anyway,
sure,
I'm just but they'll be like, okay, we'll send you a new one. And then my new one arrives, and then I start it up, and I'm charging it and everything. I'm like, God damn it, I gotta put all my passwords in again. I gotta download all my apps.
First world
my
problems.
contacts are all fucked up. Why are there 9 Rob Cheeks in here? I have to sync them all together. God damn it. And you spend the first, day and a half that you have your phone, getting it back to the way you wanted it.
Yeah.
But, and that's too much to ask for people. God damn, think about not having it. And, when your phone dies, and you're just like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to wait in line for a hot dog without checking Facebook?
I carry spare batteries because I just don't want to have it die.
So we started talking about Making a Murderer a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into spoiler alert territory here.
But just in case.
I'm halfway through episode 7.
Yeah.
You finished the thing.
I binged it when I had court. And I'm like, it's 2:00 in the morning. I can't go to sleep. And I'm like, I have to get up so early. Stop being so riveting.
But what I will say about this, and I think it's an important public service announcement that we can make with the lawyer present.
Yeah.
Is, Don't ever fucking talk to the police without your lawyer there. Ever.
Okay, first of all, don't ever talk to the police.
Yeah.
If you have to talk to them, especially don't do it without your lawyer.
Yeah.
And make sure that your lawyer is a good one. I mean, that's the other thing. But just, I can't. And number one, all the shit that I've been saying about the police and how they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
You starting to get the sense that maybe something's wrong with the Manitowoc County Sheriff's Department? Yeah.
With making a murderer though, like, I just another thing. This is a dirty cop trick that's been happening forever.
Oh God.
Is the
interview videos are so good in that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is they'll tell you, like, we know what happened.
Right. We need to hear it from you.
Yeah. Or, you know, like, you'll see this all the time, and, like, they had a great one in The Wire.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, your boy just gave you up. He gave you up for McDonald's.
Yeah.
We said we buy a McDonald's if you told us what happened. And then you see him, like, outside, like, walking past the interview room, like, with McDonald's.
Yes!
And he's just like,
assholes!
I told you guys I ain't saying shit no matter what you get me. It's just like, yeah, just come in here and enjoy your McDonald's. He's got, like, a burger in his mouth. He walks past the interview room.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, fucking Jamal, what the fuck? He's like, what?
All right, I'm going to tell you what really happened.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Anytime the cop says, I know exactly what happened, just tell us.
Yeah.
It's only going to be worse for you if you don't tell us.
I can't help you.
Yeah, I can't help you unless you tell me what happened.
P.S. The cops will never help you.
Yeah.
They will never. And they can't help you.
Right.
The state makes the deal.
Yeah.
Not them. They have no input. But that's the other thing I love and I hated from those interviews. Because the cops do this all the time.
Yeah.
And like we talked about Serial, like Adnan Syed. This is not a unique situation.
Right.
This happens all the time. And we're seeing another one in Making the Murderer. But where they're like, so we know what happened, just tell us. Okay, so then you went to the house, right? Yeah, then I went to the house. And something happened outside. And you can see the guy like, okay, now that I'm going to comply and I'm going to tell them the story, I want to tell them the story that they want to hear. So they say things like, no, that's a lie. Whenever it doesn't fit the narrative that they're building in their head, they say it's a lie. And then you keep changing and changing until you give them the thing that they want. And then it's like, okay, now on to the next thing.
And specifically, like, I don't want to get into details and spoilers and everything like that. Brandon, like, is not to make light of the child, but functionally retarded.
No, and that's
and
not
you can see, like,
his
by
IQ
the way,
his IQ is 65.
You can see by the way he writes, like, his notes, like. And then we went to it looks like a fourth grader wrote it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel really fucking bad for him.
Yeah.
And he's falling for every single trick because he's functionally retarded.
Yeah.
And every single time the police come in to interview him and he's just like, we talked to your lawyer. He said you should tell us the truth. He's just like, you did?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well.
And then the truth
and then
is...
they keep saying things that make him, like, listen. I don't have the world's highest IQ of all time. I do all right for myself. An average person, I can outwit 99% of the time. Right. If I want to.
Yeah.
If I wanted to just fuck with people all day and get them to admit things to me, I could do it.
Which, by the way, is the story of my life.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. This is what I do to people.
I choose not to be a Rob. I choose to be a Cory.
Oh, t-shirt. I choose not to be a Rob.
It's just, just don't do it. Please don't, like, if the cop ever said he talked to your lawyer and he said it's okay, or he talked to your mother, like, please talk to us, like, or...
The moment, by the way, the moment when he says, all right, I'm just going to come out and say it. Since you won't say it, I'm just going to come out and say it. That is such a breach of protocol.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. The details coming from the police, not from the witness.
Right.
Jesus Christ. I hate all police.
Basically, though, being a friend of a lawyer and two lawyers and generations that precede me and stuff like that, like, pretty much every single moment of the show, I'm just sitting there going, like, call your fucking lawyer! Like, why isn't there a lawyer in this room? Like, God damn it, please! Like,
well, and not even that, even some of the other stuff,
or like even things like, you know, like when you hear about like parts of the investigation, it's just like the only people who were there were Manitowoc Sheriff's Department. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Why are we not pointing this out? And so the other, I think the next level that I'm on is like I'm yelling objections during the courtroom footage. Like I see them sitting there, and I'm like, they must like the 2 lawyers he had in the second trial. Were top notch.
Yeah.
The one from the first trial, not so much. And
She seemed to do the best she could with what
she was given, and granted that, but I'm like, I'm objecting. I'm yelling.
He didn't have money for an attorney then either.
Yeah, but I'm yelling.
I mean, thankfully he got a $400,000 settlement from Manitowoc County for where they admit no guilt.
Fucking A. So, by the way, that if everything turns out and it turns out to be what it looks like, it could be that he can reopen that and say that they basically forced him to. Bad faith, but I'm yelling. It's 2:00 in the morning, and I know my downstairs neighbor hates me because I'm yelling at the TV. Objection! That's clearly hearsay. And I'm like, move to strike. Oh, come on, you're killing me.
I do kind of enjoy the lawyer, the special prosecutor who's been brought in from the other county, because he always looks like.
I hate that guy so
Oh,
much.
I know. But I mean, it looks like he's always just finished a Krispy Kreme donut.
Well, so.
Because he's always like doing his mustache. He's like.
Yeah. He's got the hair slicked back. It's like, you're not fooling anybody. We see the bald spot.
He sort of has like the way he talks. It's sort of like, have you ever like hoovered something real quick and then like you have trouble like breathing properly and you're just like. So,
have you ever hoovered something? But his unquestioning belief that he was correct.
Yeah.
That is the worst part. I mean, going through and I'm just like, I'm shouting at him like, have you no ethical treatment at all?
Right.
Like, you have these flaws and you're like, nope, press on. We got him. We're going to do it. This is the broken ass system that we have.
Yeah.
It frustrates the hell out of me.
OhTheAnthem.com. OhTheAnthem.com, Cory at OhTheAnthem.com, OhTheAnthem on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Mommy-nominated Twitter, and Instagram, and the listener line, 443-219-7595.
What's that number again?
443-219-7595.
And you can find me on all your social networks at Robert N. Cheek. Make sure you check out robertncheek.com. It's got links to everything, including my political blog, where I have talked about many of the topics that we talked about today. And you can also find links to Amazon and buy my books online there.
Buy Rob's books.
Thank you, sir. So make sure you check that out. Once again, welcome to 2016, everybody. Thank you for listening. We are looking forward to a big year coming up. 2-year anniversaries coming up. 100th episodes coming up, which means syndication. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
Syndication's coming.
That's where all the big money is. All that big podcast money.
And we got a lot of exciting projects to tell you about. So, in fact, 60 days.
Yep.
60 days.
Not only that, but keep an eye out. Because you might see something about joining a mailing list where you get all the ins on, and
maybe some live reads, maybe some sponsors, maybe some advice that we can give you if Cory will approve it. So yeah, we'll see. And swag, we got swag coming.
Cory's more likely to approve things now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, good. Sure.
He's tired of that basement life.
So swag coming. I know we keep saying it, but life has gotten in the way.
Yeah.
Holiday season, not a great time, but we have.
Cory has been working all the way from 8 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the morning every single day for the last 3 weeks. It's coming. It's
coming. So look forward to that. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we've done good here today.
We've done something. I don't know if it's good. As always, you're listening to the Oh The Anthem podcast, part of the Oh The Anthem digital network. For Cory, this is Rob. Have a great week, everybody, and a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year.
Way to go out on top.
It was all so funny up until then, and that was just sad.
So sad.
It's like watching someone's dick go down. Boom.